Welcome to Roslyn Court with a proper audience. You can hear them, they're all misbehaving. Hello, my name's Morag Butler, and tonight, live and with an audience, we have Chris Fox and special guest John Parker. Everyone who is in the room has been entered in the raffle, and you too can join them by joining in the live chat or donating to John and Chris, because they've come all the way from Cambridge and they have to make enough money to go home, otherwise they'll have to walk back. The prizes for the raffle are, prize number 1 is a CD by Chris Fox, donated by Chris Fox. Thank you very much, and that'll be lovely. And the second one is the ever popular Who Gives a Crap emergency toilet roll, which is less exciting indeed, yeah. So you two have a chance to win one of these exciting prizes. Today, you can donate by doing www.roslyncourt.com/donate, and it's running across the bottom of the screen. You can see it. There's no reason not to if you can. This week, there are 2 big birthdays. There's Bob Dylan and Martin Carthy, who's played here. And so I thought I would do a Bob Dylan song, because Martin Carthy's are all 57 verse long, and you'd all lose interest in me. So here's a Bob Dylan song, and it's going to be the Morag Butler Experience, yeah? Okay. My love, she speaks like silence, without ideals of violence. She doesn't have to say she's faithful, yet she's true like ice, like fire. People carry roses, make promises by the hour. My love, she laughs like the flowers. Valentines can't buy her. Dime stores and bus stations, people talk of situations, read books, repeat quotations, draw conclusions on the wall. Some speak of the future. My love, she speaks softly. She knows there's no success like failure, and that failure's no success at all. The cloak and dagger dangles, madams light the candles, in ceremonies of the horsemen, even the poor must hold a grudge. Statues made of matchsticks crumble into one another. My love winks, she does not bother. She knows too much to argue or to judge. The bridge at midnight trembles, country doctors ramble, bankers need to seek perfection, expecting all the gifts that wise men bring. The wind howls like a hammer, the night grows cold and rainy. My love, she's like some raven at my window with a broken wing. Thank you. so exciting. I think there's a new rule now. I think everybody has to be in my band for the first song. Okay, so tonight we have award-winning singer-songwriter Chris Fox over there. Oops, excuse me. Over there. Yeah. He's an independent musician working his way through the Cambridge music scene. And last year, well, was supposed to be the year when he sort of really made it. And guess what? His music reflects thought-provoking topics and also funny insights on life. He's got deeply powerful vocals, and he's just a whiz on the guitar. He does amazing things with a guitar. And he's got the same guitar as me. Did you see that? You see? Faith guitar. All the best, yeah. I asked John Parker how he would like to be introduced. And he said, drunk. So he's played in lots of bands, and he's very much in demand as a session musician. He says, I am a jobbing bass player. That's what he said. But what he really meant to say is playing at Roslyn Court is the peak of my career so far. So let's encourage them to start. Chris Fox and John Parker.
Through my window, pretty bird, sing your morning song. What's the word? Stay for the afternoon. Well, heaven knows I'm needing you. Come inside, that'll be nice. Bird of paradise. Fly into my world, pretty bird. Tell me of the things that you've seen and heard. What's out there beyond my cage? Tell me please before you fly away. I know now that you won't come twice. Bird of paradise. I know now that you won't be tame. I know now you'd never take my name. Well, this whole thing is such a shame, but it's all my fault. I've only got myself to blame. Save me from myself, don't be deterred. 'Cause I'm needing someone just like you to fly in here and help me through. So come on, let's roll the dice, bird of paradise. Fly through my window, pretty bird. Sing your morning song, what's the word? Stay for the afternoon. Well, heaven knows I'm needing you. Come inside, that'll be nice. Bird of paradise. Come inside, that'll be nice. Pretty bird of paradise. Thank you very much. Good evening. It's lovely to be here. I feel like we're a little bit like far away from you at times, but it's so that first song that was called "The Bird of Paradise," and it's kind of like the lead single from my last album. It was the one that I sent to the producer, and he said, "I think we're ready to start and make the project," which was nice. I've been waiting for about 6 years, so it's good to finally get on with it. This is a new song that I wrote in lockdown. It's called "Diamonds and Gold," and it's about. I dedicate this to the first gig I ever did where I got paid to play. It was a very bizarre experience because I was not expecting it. I've been playing open mics for about 6 months, and I did what any sane person would do and went down to the local working men's club and asked if I could come back and support the Friday night act. It was an Elvis impersonator. It was not a great match. He had long silver hair and a little Elvis wig perched on top of it. It was a wonderful experience. It was like Peter Kay, Phoenix Nights, just perfect. But I went there and I was really keen to play some music, and because open mic is just 2 songs, I thought I'd love to play for a bit more. I've got like 4 or 5 songs now, and I've got this little EP I've recorded, and I'd love to do a bit more. And I went in and I just said, "I'll come do it, whatever, you don't have to pay me or anything like that." And they did wind up paying me, and they fed me, and people were really nice. And they looked like a really scary crowd to begin with. I thought, I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here alive with all of my sensitive stylings. But they were lovely to me, and I learnt a great lesson to go into any gig with 0 expectations, and then you always kind of come out a champion. It sounds a little bit like a strange thing to tell your audience, but, you know, yeah, it was a very big lesson to me. So. And I wrote this song. It's kind of like a strange misconception when you say you're a singer-songwriter. People assume that you must want to be famous. That's what you're in it for. And it's always hard to try and explain. Not really, you know, they say like go on the X Factor and stuff. And I don't think I'd really fit that at all, to be honest. But yeah, so I wrote this song to remind me of sort of where I've come from, and it goes like this. See what you think. I don't need lovers, I just need love. I don't need it all, I just need enough. I need somebody to call my bluff, a body by my side when the going gets rough. I don't need diamonds and I don't need gold. Expensive things, they make a mess of my soul. Maybe I'm trying to break the mold, 'cause I'm looking for something, if the truth be told. Well, I heard somebody say there isn't room for everyone, but if you work hard, well, you'll be the lucky one. Well, I don't need promises that you can't keep. I'd rather have a good night's sleep. I don't need powder and I don't need pills. I don't need another case of cheap thrills. That's an early grave I don't plan to fill, and I'd like to make it over the hill. But there's a rumor going round that you've got to play the game. Ticking boxes is the way to make your name. But I'm not a ghost with a ball and chain. I'm not another picture in a gilded frame. Looking for a head and a place to be, with no expectations, a place to be free, where no one tries to get the best of me. It's a place so fine it's hard to believe, but there's no more lies, no more wisdom from the wise. It isn't true, I can see it in your eyes. So I know where I'm going, I know where I come from, and I can recommend it if you wanna come along. Thank you very much. This plastic thing is strange, isn't it? You feel like you've seen the film, you've seen the Blues Brothers, where they go to the bar, and have you seen that? This is a bit of a niche. Oh, you yeah. People throwing alcohol gel and masks. Yeah. Okay. Where was I? This is nice. I haven't really done this for like a year. I woke up. I had a gig last night, and I walked out, and I thought, well, let's see how this goes. But it is difficult. I've been playing to laptop screens, as you can imagine, for live streams and stuff. This is obviously, it's been a year. I mean, I was lucky enough to play Beardy Folk Festival last year in September, the one folk festival that kind of slipped the net, where they just managed to pull it off. It was incredible. But outside of that, I've been kind of playing to, the wall in my room. So it's great to come out and play to people again. Perfectly normal. No. Here's one you can sing along to, but I don't know if you're allowed. I should have asked that.
I think if you wear your mask, you can.
Okay, well, could you hum along without a mask on? You could hum, could you? No, I don't. Listen, don't let me test the rules. Let's just let's play it. You might recognize this one. It's the lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, in the wink of an eye. My soul is turning in your hand, Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Well, you know that was the last thing on my mind. You've got reason aplenty for going. This I know, this I know. For the weeds have been steadily growing. Oh, please don't go. Oh, please don't go. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Well, you know that was the last thing on my mind. as I lay in my bed in the morning. But without you, without you, well, each song in my chest dies of mourning. Without you, without you. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Well, you know that was the last thing on my mind. Are you going away with no word of farewell? Will there be not a trace left behind? I could have loved you better, I didn't mean to be unkind. Well, you know that was the last thing on my mind. You know that was the last thing on my mind. Thank you. John's got his work cut out with me. I have like, my mind just blanks at times. It's quite funny when you're on stage and you forget the words and people are looking at you. It's really, it's really weird. And I'll ask him, what key signature are we in? And John will say, well, you wrote the song, man. Like, what do you want from me? This is, how are you doing? Are you having fun? Is this nice? Enjoying yourselves? Good, good. Woo. Yeah. It's your first gig. I feel a great weight of responsibility. Yeah, exactly. This is a song. Pressure, but you should. Yeah, I know. I can see it. See everybody's like judging eyes again. It's very different to the, it's very different to the world of laptops. This is a song called "Perfectly Normal." This is one I wrote just before the lockdown. Actually, I was going on a lot of walks with a friend of mine who's had a kind of very difficult struggle on again, off again with weight loss, kind of yo-yo dieting, and struggling to find a balance and having a really hard time with it. And we were out on one of my friend's exercise walks, and we were joking around about the TV program Love Island and how funny it would be. I've got a pirate song that I'll play for you later on. It's like a pirate recruitment song, and we were joking about how funny it would be if me and him somehow found Love Island and turned up on like a dinghy playing our pirate song. Kind of stood by the bar in our like speedos, looking a bit ridiculous next to all the beautiful people. And right at the end of the conversation, my friend made this throwaway comment, said, "I think I'm too disgusting to go on a program like that." And it cut me really deep. I thought, the program is what's disgusting. You're perfectly normal. And my friend looked at me and said, "Perfectly normal? I don't know if that's a compliment." I said, "It is, and I'll put it into a song and show you exactly what I mean." So this is for my friend and anybody else who struggles with their appearance. I think that you're perfect, just the way that you are. Think you're magnificent, from up close or from afar. So don't change a hair for me, you're in champion form. I think you're perfectly normal. I think you look dapper in second-hand suits. I don't mind the second-hand smell or those second-hand boots. You'll never impress me in Calvin Klein jeans. You're already complete. Well, I think you're so sexy. You came with all the right bits. You don't need those implants or a pair of fake lips. So save all of your money, because life is the gift. I completely adore you. Be strong beyond measure, be a brave one, be a brute. Face down your enemy when it's staring back at you, and embrace your appearance. Come on, swallow your pride, take the world in your stride. Well, I think that you're perfect, just the way that you are. Think you're magnificent, from up close or from afar. So don't change a hair for me, well, you're in champion form. I think you're perfectly normal. Now don't change a hair for me, I like you just as you are. Thank you very much.
Hi. I so relate to that song. I have 4 different sections in my wardrobe for different sizes. Am I the only one with that? Just me then. Okay. We're having such a brilliant time here. I'm having a lovely time here. It's really, really good. You at home, could you please, if you can, could you consider donating to Chris and John? Because if you don't, I have a horrible feeling they're going to come and live here, and that would just be appalling. So if you could possibly, anything, £1, anything, just, you know, so that they leave at the end of the evening, that would be great, please. Thank you very much. For the people in the room, can I just remind you that there is cake this evening. The cake is summer fruit cake, and I have to say it's rather good, even though I say it myself. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for those who have donated, and thank you for those who will donate in the future. I think it's important that we keep music alive. Thanks. Okay. Carry on, guys.
Can I just ask, Maura, when what time is the raffle? Oh, okay, okay, I get it. Yeah, that's great. You know, yeah, we're just curious.
Yes, 25 past 8, just before the end of the live stream, and then after that you'll have an extra song.
When do you get the cake?
Rock and roll.
Your cake is if you behave yourselves to the end of the set. Yeah.
That's where.
That's in doubt. It's in doubt. Yes.
I'm moving in then.
Yeah. Okay, well, this next song, I've been trying to write a song about generational poverty for a long time. I write about some pretty heavy subjects, but I try to make a few jokes to kind of lift the whole thing overall. But yeah, I've been trying to write a song about generational poverty for a long time. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I say generational poverty, I'm talking about the idea that if you're born poor, it's very, very likely that you're going to stay poor. And so when I started kind of researching what other people had written on the subject, I stumbled across this, and I thought, well, job's been done, really. You might as well just play that song and celebrate somebody else's effort. And I came to realize this is probably one of the greatest contemporary story songs that covers such a subject as generational poverty. And here you go. Please hum along or put a mask on and sing along. That was it, wasn't it? No humming. Just put a mask on and sing along. as the snow flies. Cold and gray Chicago morning, a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. If there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? The child needs a helping hand, or he'll gonna be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns. The hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the streets as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, he tries to run but he don't get far. And his mama cries. As a crowd gathers around an angry young man face down in the streets with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as her young man dies, on a cold and grey Chicago morning, another little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cries. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to play for you. Sadly, I don't always have John by my side. I do a lot of sort of gigs on my own. And this man is highly in demand, as you can probably imagine. So I use this thing at my feet. It's called a loop station. Have you guys come across a loop station before? I'm guessing some people have. If you don't know what it is, it's a device that kind of loop musical phrases. I have a three-channel loop station. So I'll give you a little demonstration of how it works, and also give us an idea of what it sounds like. Wink from John there on sound. Desires like no hands, free for drinking. So, you turn the first one off. No drums, just guitar. Just drums, no guitar. Drums and guitar. No drums and guitar. Both on at the same time. But the thing I love about it the most is you can sing vocal harmonies. Day by day by day by day by day. it make sense? Okay. Because the thing is, when you go to like a folk club, a proper trad folk club, and you use this, they shout out things like, "He's a witch! Burn him!" Yeah, it's happening live, so if you make a mistake, you're kind of stuck with it over and over and over and over again, right to the end of the song. It's great fun, but very stressful. Anyhow, this is one that I wrote on the loop station. I was up late one night. I'd been wasting a lot of time on someone who turned out to be a spectacularly bad friend. And I thought, I need to write something to get it into my head. Don't waste time on the people. You've got to figure out who really loves you. And that was the song is called Who Loves You. It kind of jumped out at me, the title, and I got this chorus. So late one night, I was driving my neighbors nuts, looping stuff. And I came up with this. I reached out my hand to you, I would hold you through the storm. A friend in need is a friend indeed, so it seemed, but I was wrong. I was a fool to trust you. You were never around. The people who care for me keep me safe and sound. I paid for all your fancy things. I put the wind into your sails. I'll pay you back real soon, my friend. You said the check was in the mail. I was a clown to trust you and help you live like a king. The people who care for me, they don't cost a thing. I opened my door to you. I said, make yourself at home. What's mine is yours. I overlooked your flaws when you missed the love I'd shown. I was naive to trust you. I fell for your charm. People who care for me, they're keeping me from harm. You were never there for me when I needed you the most. You took all I ever gave and abused the gracious host. I no longer trust you. Oh, and I'm glad you're gone. The people who care for me, they were there all along. Thank you. This is very strange because I can see myself in the reflection of this thing. You know, earlier on I said about your judging eyes, well, you can't imagine what mine are like. When How are we doing for... Okay, one more and then the raffle, Morag? Does that work, or...? Oh... Yeah. Probably just do the raffle, really. Well, this is probably my most serious song, if you will. It's about a few years ago I got invited to play my first ever stage at a festival, a proper stage, a stage 2 of Ely Folk Festival. I was very excited by the proposition because at that point I was still very much an open micer, out, going around playing all the time, trying to kind of convince people that I deserved a place, as it were, in the kind of pantheon of things. And I managed to get this set at Ely Folk Festival, and I was riding around town like a rock star. I thought, oh, this is it, you know, I've really done it this time. When I was getting ready for the festival, I live in Cambridge, and I drove into town and was picking up provisions. And on my way back to my car, I met a young woman who was living in the basement of a multi-story car park. Now, homelessness in Cambridge on 2016, 2017, I checked that with my manager, was up 50%. There's a lot of extra people living outside. And I happened to bump into one young lady who was in a terrible state. At this point, I'd never met anybody who actually had track marks in their face from injecting drugs intravenously, sorry. And I tried to get chatting to her and find out a little bit about her story. And she was not the most coherent. She was kind of asking me for money. I have a really hard time giving people money because I'm not sure it's the right thing to do. But then I also worry that it's not my place to make a decision, that I think you're going to do something bad with it. It's not my once I've given it to them, it's theirs. So I wrote this song just to try and, the encounter really bothered me. I was on a high, and I'm very lucky. I'm white, I'm a man, I've been to university, I've got a lot of things going for me. To meet somebody who was on kind of like the other end of the scale was very humbling, I guess. And it got me thinking about, why is it so hard to end homelessness? If we can put people on the moon, whether or not if you believe that happened, surely we can put them into homes. And so I wrote this song to try and kind of summarize some of my feelings. It's a very hard thing to talk about, although I've just done it for like 5 minutes in a row. I wrote this song. So yeah, this is just a recap on some of the things she told me about her life and some of my interpretation of her story. It's called The Little Brown Sparrow. Little brown sparrow, what is your name? Tell me, did you want things to be this way? A broken wing with your feathers on the ground. Were you this broken when you flew into town? Little brown sparrow, where do you sleep? In that nest of sleeping bags down there at my feet. Are these your friends? These other broken birds? What is your story? Can you put it into words? Where did you come from? Where is your home? Are they missing you? Do they know you're gone? There's something on my mind that's been troubling me. Little brown sparrow, where is your family? Little brown sparrow, what keeps you here? So close to life, but nowhere near. Given the choice, would you turn this thing around? Or are you happy living on the ground? Little brown sparrow, what do you need? Or ease my guilty conscience, or won't you help me please? Here, have some money, well you can take it all, but how will a bunch of coins help to break your fall? Where did you come from? Where is your home? Are they missing you? Do they know you're gone? There's something on my mind that's been troubling me. Little brown sparrow, where is your family? Little brown sparrow, what is your name? Tell me, did you want things to be this way? A broken wing with your feathers on the ground. Were you this broken when you flew into town? Where did you come from? Where is your home? Are they missing you? Do they know you're gone? There's something on my mind that's been troubling me. Little baby bird, she got no family. Thank you. Raffle? One more, or?
I reckon we could do the raffle now, and then you could do one after that. Okay. Yeah? If we had the raffle, could somebody run and get the raffle? I have to say, it's really rather marvellous not having to clap like an audience, like an entire audience can actually do quite a genteel one at the moment, whereas for the last year we've been really going for it. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you, my lovely assistant. John, would you like to pull one out there? Two. One and then another. Okay. Ooh. Marge, you've won the CD. Excellent.
Perfect timing.
Okay, and Keith Halfacre has won the toilet roll. Well done, Keith. Could you possibly get in touch with me via Messenger and tell me where you live so I can package this up and send it to you, which is a joy and a pleasure to do. Well, I've had a lovely time. Yeah, this part of the evening is coming to an end. So you at home, sorry, you've got one more song, and then you can go off and do something else. But we then have an extra half hour where we're going to have an exclusive set here, which I'm really, really looking forward to, with cake. Yeah? Why not? Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, Chris takes his clothes off for the next half hour.
That's right.
That's. I have to get rid of that image now. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some people at home have been experiencing some sound issues. I'm sorry about that because other people haven't. So it's difficult to say. The sound is very good here. Yeah, yeah. Once again, people at home. You're right. Okay. One more song, please. Yeah, for this part of the evening. And thank you, everybody at home. Thank you.
We're gonna I'm gonna throw in another song here that wasn't on the set list because I've gone a bit too quickly. But yeah. Yeah, John doesn't actually know this, so I'm going to go through the chords a little bit and just give it to you. So this is, myself and John are big fans of John Martin and Danny Thompson, that original kind of power duo of folk. See? If you know, you guys know Danny Thompson? Okay, well then maybe that doesn't... well, this song's called Bet. I'm a really big fan of John Martin. I'm a really big fan of the guitar style. He's an amazing player. If you don't know a lot about him, there's a documentary on YouTube called Johnny Too Bad. It's a good place to start. And then when I first got started, I heard a song called May You Never, and I thought, I want to be able to play and sing like that. That means a lot to me. I spent hours trying to unravel the guitar style, but couldn't. It was way too complicated. Picked up about 2% of it, and wrote this song. It's called Better Than That, and it's about trying to do better than what's expected of you. And yeah, see what you think. Didn't get the job you tried for, no make your way to the top. Just remember there's nothing up there, and they work you till you drop. Like a dog with a bone, lonely but never alone. You can't find your way home. Just remember in time, you can do better than that. You've never made £1 million, and now you're living life in fear. Just remember that money you crave couldn't buy back those wasted years. No, it don't come with ease. They say that nothing's for free, and it tends to tease us. Just remember in time, you can do better than that. And as you face yourself again, you're struggling to lose. The weight of the world's so heavy you don't know just what to choose. So come on, ask yourself again, what are you living for? Pay no mind to other people's choices. Well, they don't know what you have in store. No, they don't know what you're living for. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Parker on double bass. You didn't get the girl of your dreams, boyfriend never made the cut. Just remember they're chasing at you, stuck in a toxic rut, like a mouse for the cheese. It all seems so easy, but I don't find the trap is pleasing. Just remember in time, you could do better than that. You didn't get... You didn't get that dream you dreamt of. Now you're out in the cold. So just button your coat, my friend, and remember you were undersold. Like a ball and chain, mistakes that come round again. Just hop straight back on your train and be reminded in time, you can do better, I can do better, we can do better than that. Thank you very much.
John Parker. That was just wonderful. Now, we're going to carry on here, but for the people at home, I'd just like to thank tonight's socially distanced team. We've got the live streaming director, Roger, over there, best boy, Phil, sound engineer, John, lighting and camera focus pole, Chris, donations and chat in the kitchen, Sandra, and social media, Jax, who's sitting over there. And in the pinny at her bar is Una. Yay! Yeah. We've got more concerts every week for a while, live and here with a small audience. If you go to We Got Tickets, you can get tickets for here, or ring me up, for heaven's sakes, just ring me up. We'll still be live streaming the first hour, and then we have an intimate set with the audience. An intimate, yes. Yes, that's given the wrong image, really, isn't it? It's not going to be as exciting as that, sorry. Next week, we have Polly Morris, who is apparently the love child of Bill Bailey and Victoria Wood. Woo. Following that, we've got Brown Boots, who are amazing. We've had them here before, and they are so good. They do tunes, but they do them in such a way that last time people were laughing because they were doing things that you thought weren't actually possible, and it was really, really great. Then we've got an interesting sing-along a Kinks evening, which we'll all have to do in masks, which is funny. And then we've got Ajay Srivastav and Vinod Keral coming along doing Delta Blues and Indian folk on June the 26th. But that's going to be great. In November, just to jump... July the 10th, we've got Maddie Morris, who is a Radio 2 Folk Award winner. But in November, we've got Jez Lowe coming, which is just fantastic. You know, I was telling you last week about him. He sings a fantastic song called Talk to Me Dirty and Geordie. You look it up. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all at home for supporting live music and by live chatting and donating. Thanks for all your donations. That's absolutely wonderful. Let's keep music live. Keep watching us, please. And... you can check us out on the website for all of our, all the links are there and all the concerts that are coming up to the end of the year. And beyond, we've got some people booked in for March. It's crazy. Thank you very much. And we will see you at home. We'll see you next Saturday at 7:30. My name's Maura Butler. Thank you very much. Bye.